people's rights that all member states of the African Union can postpone, elections due to the COVID-19 pandemic has been termed as a recipe for civil strife. According to constitutional lawyer Elias Mutuma, the ruling by the African court will not take precedent as it contradicts our constitution. The court sitting in Arusha, Tanzania, ruled that the COVID-19 restrictions taken to prevent transmission of the deadly virus may affect the integrity of the electoral process. Ben Chumba reports.
With nearly 24 countries having held or planning to hold national elections in 2021, a worrying surge in COVID-19 cases across African countries has prompted the African Court on Human and People's Rights to give its member countries the green light to push forward elections. According to the court, which sits in Arusha, Tanzania, restrictions on rights during the election period, such as the right of movement of candidates and voters to register among others, might affect the integrity of the electoral process. With Kenya set to hold her general elections in August 2022, constitutional lawyer Elias Mutuma says the ruling by the African Court contradicts our constitution.
The Kenyan territory is governed only by the constitution and international law, in as far as they do not in any way contradict our constitution. So international law will not take precedent where it seems to conflict with the Kenyan law.
According to Mutuma, the Kenyan constitution only envisages postponement of an election in rare circumstances and has to be approved by parliament.
COVID-19 is not a state of emergency. It is not a state of war. It cannot be a reason under our laws to postpone the elections. We have seen the United States and many other countries have gone through the elections during this period.
In its advisory, the African Court, however, said when a country decides to postpone the elections, political actors, health authorities and representatives of civil society must be consulted to ensure an inclusive approach to the process.
COVID is here to stay, and the question would be, even if we were to postpone the elections, for how long? When will COVID end? So that now that's the time we go for elections. So I do not think, in my opinion, that we can buy that advisory opinion and use it as an excuse to postpone our elections.
Daragwa Member of Parliament Jeremiah Kioni is on the ground planning to petition the High Court to defer the 2022 general election to give the Electoral Commission sufficient time to conduct boundary delimitation. Ben Chumba, Legends Edition.